What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, another interesting video for you here on the channel. Today is my 2025 Crown Jewel card review. I almost said prediction. I'm recording this after Monday Night Raw, so you're seeing this after the Monday Night Raw. I'm recording it more in the morning because I just got back from the weekend, and obviously, a video is coming out soon on tomorrow about what went down on Monday Night Raw, but today we are looking at Crown Jewel. And I'm recording this video because I actually was planning to watch Crown Jewel live and record it, then I couldn't record it and I watched it live somewhere else because I went to something else over the weekend and now I'm back home. So today we will talk about it, we will go through Crown Jewel, but yeah. I'm still a little bit in shock. I'm recording this late after Monday Night Raw. Let's start off with Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Probably be a little faster video. I really like this match. I think you're going to notice this. All Crown Jewel matches, in my opinion, were great or were good or higher. Like, it was really good. This match in particular was the right winner. I think, again, this was a really good match. I wondered how they were going to finish. Was it going to be... I just didn't know how they would finish this match. And I think the thing with Jey Uso spearing Roman Reigns was pretty perfect. To me, I think setting up, Jey Uso as his heel has been really helpful to get oh my god, my eye, I just got like a hair in my eye. I almost said viewership, not viewership. To get eyes back on a never-ending story that's been going on of LA Knight, CM Punk, Jey Uso, that feels like for so long. I feel like makes a lot of sense, and adding Roman into the mix and now still having this bloodline issues has happened for years in the past. It's great, and I think the spear of Jey Uso was probably the best way they could go about it to show he got destroyed, Roman got destroyed, and then Bronson Reed picks up the win, and I think that was the true and great winner. What happens if Roman Reigns wins? Like, what does that do for him? Really nothing. I don't think so. I don't think it makes him look anything better, and I think what you could do is say he wasn't 100% because he's already getting destroyed by Braun Breaker Bronson Reed. He got speared by Jey Uso through a table, and then Bronson Reed hit him with a tsunami, which is absolutely dangerous. For Bronson Reed, this is a guy who's one of the two people that have pinned him in 5 years. I mean, that is a rocket launch if I've ever heard of it. This is who I think personally should have won, and I think it was the right decision. Tiffany Stratton versus Stephanie McCare was a good match. I don't think it was something that was like actually excellent, spectacular. Like, we'll look back at it and be like, that was one of the best matches ever, but it was a really good match, and I think they just worked well together. And yeah, the problem with these Crown Jewel matches, though, they don't feel like they have stakes. Like, I'm watching this Roman Bronson match saying, okay, who actually could win? I'm watching this match and I'm like, okay, who could actually win? It's going to probably be Stephanie. Because ultimately Stephanie McCare did win, and I think that was the right decision as well, because obviously she just had her championship match. She just won the championship, and her losing right away would have sucked. And then Tiffany Stratton on the other side, if she would have won, it would have won really bad for Stephanie, but her losing is fine. She's been undefeated this whole 2025, so her winning now or losing now looks good for Stephanie, and it's not a big deal. Now, I do think that they could go into her losing. She's a little mad, and maybe Jade Cargill gets a match against her. I don't know. I just wonder who's going to be the feud for Tiffany after this. But I really do think this is really good for Stephanie McCare. I think they're really just pushing her to the absolute moon, and she deserves it. Tiffany Stratton, though, I wonder what's going to happen with her. I am also kind of shocked that both the Raw championships won Crown Jewel, because they didn't do that last year. I didn't expect them to do it this year. That's why I had a worry on Seth winning potentially, or Stephanie winning. But yeah, I think it was still a good match. Now, this was obviously match of the night. This is a match that I think a lot of us are going to go back to and think this could be the match of 2025. John Cena versus AJ Styles was just everything you wanted in a match against the two. A long, and may I say long match between these two. They had throwbacks. They had, using other people's finishers. They had callbacks. They had, even AJ Styles TNA gear. They honored so many people, and I have to be honest with you, it was just fantastic, and it shows that John Cena and AJ Styles can still put on a 5-6-star classic. 6-star, I'll say. Classic at this age. I also believe it was the right winner in John Cena, because I think you have to build John Cena to his final match at this point. We only have 4 appearances of John Cena, so better make it worthwhile. AJ Styles, on the other hand, losing is fine. He is going to retire in 2026, officially confirmed in the kickoff show for Crown Jewel. And obviously really sad. I wonder what will happen for his retirement tour. That's kind of a video I want to do, because is it going to be a World Heavyweight Championship? Is it going to be a IC title, tag team gold, which sounds like it could be? I don't know, but I do believe at some point here soon, AJ Styles versus John Cena, it was just perfect. And AJ Styles here soon should get a title run. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors had the sadness of going after a 5-star classic. So obviously everyone was super hyped with that. That was one of the best matches. And then obviously going to this match, people were a little bit more down, I would say, on the match, only because obviously it's John Cena, AJ Styles. Right before that, they had the burden of going after that match. But I still think it was a good match. I think this was probably my least favorite match, but I'm not saying it's a bad match. It was still a really good match. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky have incredible chemistry. Asuka and Kabuki Warriors, I say Asuka and Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane looked great as well. Now, I will say, I would have liked Asuka and Kairi Sane to win here, but I understand why they didn't. I could see, after watching Monday Night Raw, why they went this way, because I think they're going to try and pin it, like Asuka's going to be very abusive to Kairi Sane, and it's going to make Asuka look even more of a heel. So I think right now, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky will likely go against these two again. And when they do, it'll probably be in Survivor Series, actually. And then after that, I would say maybe go again, or there's going to be one-on-one matches coming up in the future. I would just say that the feud's not done, clearly, and it's going to happen again. Like maybe it's a street fight somewhere. I think, though, that, to be completely honest with you, this was my least favorite, though. And it's sad to admit that, because there was so many great wrestlers, but that doesn't mean it's bad at all. I think it's still like better than most matches on another PLE, which is shocking. This PLE looked so good, because everyone was like, oh, I'm not excited for this PLE, which is still fair. And on to our main event. Now, I have to be honest, out of all the matches in Crown Jewel, this was the match I was the most excited for. Obviously, you have Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. It's big. Seth Rollins is one of my favorites by far. And I just think that because of the storyline element of Seth Rollins has to do it, it just makes a lot of sense that they would, giving the storyline, why I'd be the most anticipated. Now, obviously, we're not thinking about Monday Night Raw right now. I'm going to explain a little bit, and then I'll even explain a little bit about Monday Night Raw and why I'm a little confused, or it'll go into the next video that I do. First off, though, match perspective, fantastic match. These two have endless chemistry. They really do. I think these two are wrestling soulmates as well from other perspectives. The right winner is an understatement. I feel like he had to be the only winner. Seth Rollins had to win because he is 0-3 against Cody Rhodes. He had, and he explained it so many times, everything to lose with the Vision. He had everything to lose with Paul Heyman, with people doubting him, everything looking like a fraud. Seth Rollins had to win. He had to win. And they took away the Vision for him. It was a one-on-one match, and Seth Rollins won clean. Not really. He, used the watch that Cody Rhodes gave him, but he still won the match just by himself, which is absolutely insane. I think it was 100% the right winner. I think it just made too much sense for them to go this route. Seth Rollins had to win. It's just plain and simple. Seth Rollins had to win, so it makes the Vision look stronger. And I say that unironically, but really, are they broken up? So because hindsight, I'm going to mention this. I have a video coming out, but I do wonder, why would they broken up the Vision, and give Seth Rollins this win? Well, okay, why would they have broken up the Vision in the way they did if Seth Rollins won this match? Now, I wonder truthfully, and I'll go into the video there, maybe this is the case, and this is a sad case. I do believe maybe the diving headbutt that he had with his arm, I think he legitimately got injured. I think he did. And you could tell during the match that it was obviously something wrong with that. I think now And I don't trust Seth Rollins. I don't trust Seth Rollins, to be completely honest with you. But I really do believe that maybe he was scheduled to win. He did win. And they just did the plan B of what was going to happen if Cody Rhodes would have won, which was Braun Breaker Bronson Reed turning on him. Now, maybe that's the case. Maybe it's a setup. Maybe whatever. Going into another video talking about that. But I do think that injury could be why this is all happening. And there's rumors that he's in a sling. Supposedly a picture coming out. We'll see. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Crown Jewel to me was a good PLE. I really liked it and did what it was supposed to do. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Good.